Hello everyone. Welcome to Learn C++ for Competitive Programming brought to you by CodeChef RCOEM Chapter. Our chapter is on a mission to produce at least 55-star coders on RCOEM campus by the end of 2025. This video series is an effort for the same. This is Sia Gampawar, CP team member, and today we will discuss data types, operators, and operator precedence in C and C++. Data types are declarations for variables. They determine the type as well as size of the data associated with the variables. Some basic data types are int, float, double, char, and long integer is also a widely used data type. Integer data types can hold integer values like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and float data type can hold the decimal values like 2.4, 2.8, etc. Double stores the floating point value with double precision. Character data types can hold upper characters, lower characters, special symbols, and digits. All the things which can come under the range of -128 to 127 ASCII range. Now these data types are given certain memory locations and these can hold a certain range of values. Char. Char is given 1 byte in the memory and its range is -128 to 127. This is the ASCII value. Integer takes 2 bytes in the memory and its range is -2 to the power 15 to 2 to the power 15 minus 1. Long int is widely used as its range is -2 to the power 31 to 2 to the power 31 minus 1. Signed integer takes 2 bytes in the memory. Its range is -32768 to +32767. Unsigned integer takes 2 bytes in the memory. Its range is 0 to 65535. Now this 65535 comes when we double this value 32768. But as its double is 65536, but when we double this 0 is included twice. So we remove 1 and we get 65535. Now let's start with the operators. The first type is arithmetic operators. Plus means addition, minus means subtraction, asterisk means multiplication, slash means division, and modulo means remainder. The difference between division and modulo operator is that division gives the quotient and the modulo operator gives the remainder. Moving forward with the relational operators. Relational operators as less than, greater than, less than or equal to, greater than or equal to, not equal to. Now let's take an example of 5 and 3. So 5 is less than 3. This will give a boolean output. Is 5 less than 3? No. So it will give false. And this will give true, this will give false, this will give true, this will give false, and this will give true. So these will be the boolean outputs of the relational operators. Logical operators. Logical operators include logical and, logical or, and logical not. As we can see, this is the truth table of the logical operator. Logical AND gives value 1 only when both the values are 1, means the value of A and B is 1. Otherwise, it gives 0. Logical OR gives 1 as a output when one of the both values is 1, means A or B is equal to 1, at least A or B is equal to 1. Logical NOT gives the exact opposite of the given value. As the value of B is 0, the value of not B will be 1. And further going on. Let's take an example. 5 less than 2 and 5 greater than 3. 5 less than 2 is false and 5 greater than 3 is true. So false and true gives false for logical AND. False and true gives true for logical OR. And the NOT of false gives true as a result for logical NOT. The next is assignment operators. Assignment operators are used to assign values. Like in this example, m is assigned the value 10. It is also used to minimize steps, like instead of writing m is equal to m plus 1, we can write m plus equal to 1. This can be carried out by other arithmetic operators too. Increment and decrement operators. When prefix either plus plus or minus minus is used with the variable in a given expression, it is incremented or decremented by 1 first and then its expression is evaluated with the new value. When postfix either plus plus or minus minus is used with the variable in a given expression, the expression is evaluated first and then it is incremented or decremented by 1. The next is conditional operators. Conditional operators syntax is this. As you can see, its working is first the expression 1 is evaluated. If it is true, then expression 2 is executed. If it is false, then expression 3 is executed. Bitwise operators. There are various bitwise operations like bitwise AND, bitwise OR, XOR, etc. So this is the truth table for bitwise operators. Bitwise AND gives the value 1 when both the values are 1. Otherwise it gives the output as 0. Bitwise OR gives value 1 when either of the values is 1 or at least one of the values is 1. Otherwise, when both the values are 0, it gives the output 0. XOR gives 0 when both the values are same. Like if the values are 0, 0 or 1, 1, it gives the output 0. And if one of the values is 1 and other is 0, it gives the value 1. By the help of the example, now let's understand the bitwise operators. So, x is 6 and y is 7. So, its binary form is 0110 and 0111. Its bitwise AND will be 00 will give 0, 11 will give 1, 11 will give 1 and 01 will give 0. X or Y means the OR operation. 00 will give 0, 11 will give 1, 11 will give 1, 01 will give 1. XOR operation 00 will be 0, 11 will be 0, 11 will be 0 and 01 will be 1. So this is how the bitwise operators work. Now moving forward with operator precedence. BODMAS. BODMAS stands for B stands for brackets or parentheses, O stands for order, D stands for division, M stands for multiplication, A stands for addition, S stands for subtraction. So, according to the BODMAS, brackets or parentheses is given the highest priority, then it comes to order, then division and multiplication is given equal priority, and addition subtraction is also given equal priority. So, if the parenthesis is enclosed or nested, then the innermost parenthesis is given the highest priority. Hierarchy of operators. According to this, multiplicative is given the highest priority and assignment is given the lowest priority. Now, let's further understand this concept with an example. As you can see, this is a code which I have written which has given the output 7. This is using the operator precedence rule. So, the problem is 9 minus 12 divided by 2 plus 4 into 3 minus 2. First, the parenthesis is solved, which will give this step. Now, as we can see, division and multiplication is there. So, division and multiplication is given equal priority. So, we'll use the associativity rule which says we have to go from left to right. So, first the division will be solved, which will give this step, and then the multiplication will be solved, and at last the subtraction will be solved, which will give us the output 7. So, I hope data types, operators, and operator precedence is clear. Thank you.